Something's captured their interest. I don't know what it is. This guy thinks she's seen or heard something. This guy wants to be involved, but she doesn't know what she wants to get involved with. Sounds like a leaf blower on the other side of the wall. Sandy, come on, off the pitch. Unfortunately, all the pictures of Sandy are from the rear view mirror, or her rear view mirror. Today's the 24th, Friday. I think it's the 24th anyway. I'm sure it is. And after all that wind, it's now a beautiful sunny morning. And the sky's off again. Get away from whatever it is that's annoying Sky as we move around. Doesn't take much to annoy her, in fairness. Any noise or a magpie, that's all they want. They need to be dealt with, and she's going to deal with it. I don't think she can see her own reflection on the other side of the riverbank. That's what was annoying her the other day. Oh yeah, she wasn't happy with that magpie on her field. Sandy wants to be in the sunlight. The speed we're going around today, this is going to be a very fast walk. I wonder what's going on. Only getting 40 minutes of peace instead of an hour. That's Red FM in that building there, our local radio station. All the DJs and the staff camped overnight on sofas or on the floor. So they'll be there this morning to report on the carnage. And that looks about as severe as the carnage got around here. Just a bit of water. So we must have had a fair amount of rain in the night. Although when we were out this morning there was no evidence of it whatsoever. Sandy, come on! Sandy! Now keep into the dry bit, and I have to walk through the mud and the wet. Saying that, this little so-and-so decides to go into the dirty muddy water. Come here, this side of the pole, this side of the pole. Otherwise we'll all get knotted up. Oh, Sky! Sky! That's Sandy Pandy found somebody's mask. Remember when we hadn't had Sky long, she found some baby's dummy and she had it in her mouth within half the walk. She wouldn't drop it. Not a cloud in the sky. One thing with big winds, the weather comes fast in and it goes out fast too. Just what we like. As it dies off now and we get the sunny weather for a little while, we'll all be happy. No joggers creeping up on me anywhere now? No. That's good. She found. There's not many cars in the car park, and that's usually staff from the university hospital. You're not going in there. I doubt it's doctors that are in there. There's no public transport until later on today. There'll be no transport on railways for much of the day while they make sure there's no branches down anywhere. We live in a society now that's obsessed with health and safety, which isn't a bad thing, but you know, got to use some common sense as well, otherwise you just wreck the country. And what today has cost the country has probably been mind-boggling, shutting the place down. We know COVID cost an arm and a leg, and they've been paying for it for decades. You can't just keep shutting countries down. Don't see any trees down over here. There were none down on the other side of the water. So I really don't know how severe the actual storm was. I know up in Galway they were saying it was record winds, 1 kilometre per hour faster than or higher than previously recorded. How they can record it precisely to a kilometre, I don't know, but there you go. Probably a plane taking off somewhere and the wind monitor was behind the engine. It's like the temperature gauges they put around the country. They put them on blooming airports where engines from planes raise the temperature, and there's that much concrete and tarmac that absorbs heat. It's hardly a natural place to put them, is it? If you were doing it properly, you'd put them inside a wood somewhere to record the air temperature, like you used to see in the old days. Well, the temperature gauges in public places were always in the shade, so you got the proper air temperature rather than the temperature from the sun. We all know when you're sitting in the sun and you get hot, you put a parasol up and then you get the shade temperature. And some fellas just popped out in front of us, so the camera is going away and leads are getting shortened. Talk to you in a bit. Last walk of the day for these two, and the lovely weather from earlier has done a runner. It looks like rain due any minute. The only damage of the day seems to be a couple of trees near a road somewhere. A tree that fell on a house, and Lidl, I think it was Lidl supermarket, lost its roof, or part of its roof. But they tend to be those flat metal roofs on those things. Whereas houses tend to have concrete tiles on, so they're fairly solid, unless a tree falls on them, of course. So all in all, we did very well. We dodged it. And we dodged the rain too. Because by the time we went out, the wind was so strong that everywhere was dry. And just as I say that, I can feel a drop on my hand, so I have to put the camera away again. I don't want to get it damaged. And we're back. The rain has stopped. Bit of a breeze, and that's about it. Look at this thing. Been pulling on the lead, making the nose sweat. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Sounds like a dive bomber coming in, that does. Turned into a dreary day now. Sky's not ready to go home yet. Sandy's taking in the breeze. Hi Sandy. Sandy, are you taking in the breeze? Have a good sniff what's coming through the air? Good girl. Sandy, come on this way. Sandy's pulling Sky's lead. Wants her to come her way. Sandy, come on, leave her alone. She wants to bury her head in the, we're going to say the sand. She's buried it deep in the grass. Is she going to pop out in the grass? She is. Or is she going to come out there? Oh no, she's had to back out. Oh, she's still trying to get through somewhere. She won't get far because the lead won't go through after her. We'll all be caught up. Ah, she had to back out in the end. Come on! I saw her head starting to poke through, but that was about it. Should be smelly now with the grass. I think she can sense something's in there. Probably a mouse or something small moving around inside the grass. Anyway, we haven't got all day to stand around watching her trying to find a little shrew or a mouse. Sky, come on. Good girl, come on. At last. Oh, it's Milo's turn. It's actually a bit brighter now. There's even a chance of the sunshine coming out. A bit late in the day for that now. Two girls have had their stroll. They were yanking and pulling at the lead, so I had to put the camera away, as well as getting a few raindrops, which didn't help the cause. Oh, emptying the tank. Good boy. Throwing grass everywhere. Good boy. Come on. I'm going up the tree with a chainsaw, stocking up on firewood. No. Don't blame them. Just lying there dead. Might as well put it to some use, heating his house. In fact, any time a tree goes down, that fella's out with his chainsaw. He hasn't had many recently. That's just a branch. Used to get 2 or 3 go down every year. I'll tell you what I can hear is the electricity cables. You don't normally hear the electric going through them. I know there's about 450,000 premises lost power with the storm. So whether more is coming through here, I don't know. It sounds like there's a load of crickets around. Or cockroaches clacking away like you get in Spain. Milo wants to tiddle and sniff every single goalpost. He's very much like Wally in that respect. Must be a boy thing. Although Shadow was never bothered about it. And just as the sun is starting to get brighter, I can feel a few spits of rain. So I'll have to call it time. My camera's more important. So hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. But bye for now. I've got one more throw of the dice with the camera. The drizzle stopped. Oh God, what's he found to eat now? Oh good, he's burning off some energy instead of bringing it back home to fight. Oh. Come on. No. No eating grass. Come on, Milo. Good boy. That was nice to see. Burning off some energy, some calories. You might lose a few pounds. You might lose a few pounds. Good boy. Ah. As long as he doesn't roll in anything and come away with a big black patch on him from the mud. That chainsaw is annoying. I'm going at a tree now that went down about 3 years ago, a great big one. I think actually it was cut down by the council as a preventative measure, and as a large section of the trunk landed on top of the bank, they just left it there. And now he's chopping it for firewood. Come Milo, let's go! Again, don't blame him, it's just sitting there, it's going to rot eventually, so what's the point? Might as well put it to use. Come on! Definitely stretch in the evening. Come on Milo! There's some dodgy things that we don't want you sniffing, let alone eating.